In this video, we're going over how to shop for items by weight. So this is going to cover how to shop for produce items and other items that we sell in the store based on how much they weigh. To start, we're going to look up apples, and we're going to look at this apple and we're going to add it to the cart. Notice it says 0.25 pounds. This is how you know this item is sold by weight. If this were sold by quantity, you would see the number 1 here when you click the add to cart button. Now from here, you can add more or less using the plus and minus sign. And once we're finished, we're going to go to checkout. Now this is the important part to make sure you get the amount of apples you'd like. So if you want 2 apples, you just need to write in the notes 2 apples. This is how our pickers know how many apples to get you. If you don't specify a quantity, our pickers will do their best to match 0.5 pounds of apples. So this is why putting the quantity matters. You can also put any other instructions here, like ripest only, or smaller apples, or any other specifications you have. However, keep in mind our pickers just do our best to find what you're asking for based on what's available and what's in season. So now let's go back to find some potatoes. So we can do the same thing here, add the potatoes to our cart. Notice potatoes start at 0.5 pounds because they're heavier. So we have these set at different increments based on how heavy the item is. So let's say you wanted 3 pounds of potatoes, and then we can go to our pantry and our bulk foods and our herbs to get some garlic granules. Notice that the garlic starts at 0.1 pounds. So to buy our herbs, we have these set at a special, very small weight so that what you purchase is a quantity that makes sense. Of course, most people are not going to buy a pound of garlic. So we look over here at this ounce pound little chart we've provided, and you can see if you're used to purchasing this based on ounces, like you normally get 2 ounces, you can see that's 0.1 pound. So the 0.1 pound is about our little package. So here we have the organic apples, we have the organic red potatoes, and we have the organic garlic granules. In this case, I'm not going to add item notes to the potatoes or the garlic because I know this amount of poundage is exactly what I want, and I know there's not a quantity of potatoes that I need for a recipe. If you were getting, let's say you wanted 3 potatoes, you could type that in here. And then our pickers would get you those 3 potatoes, and they would not worry about fulfilling your half a pound. Keep in mind here that your total is estimated based on the amount of pounds you've chosen. So if your 3 potatoes weigh more, then your grand total is going to be a little bit more. If they weigh less, your grand total will be a little bit less. Other options here are you can allow substitutions on all items. This is going to allow our shoppers to substitute for something else if that product isn't available. So it's important if you have a preference here, you can type it in the item notes. So you could say substitute frozen red potato only. And if we have that product, we'll find it. And if we don't, then we won't substitute anything. If you only want red potatoes and nothing else, then you can deselect allow substitutions. So that is how you shop for items by weight.